are managing to split their attacks almost perfectly, forcing the Romulans to jut back and forth between the different battles. And you can see here that the Borg have denied Drrr his natural expansion. Over in the long haul, that is going to play into the left hand's favor. And here you can see Boggz doing his part, moving in on Xerjel's expansion, taking that out. So in the meantime, the left-hand team has managed to deny the right-hand team their expansions. This is going to give them the economic advantage. Boggz going after this constructor, not wanting to give... Well, it looks like he's really just moving in over onto the other mining freighters. And we can see that a cloak going off. That was probably Boggz. Xerjel with his blue Romulans trying to move in on this force. You can see the metaphysic disruptor going off. I don't know what it hit. It did. Oh, it did try to go after this officer rank Monsoon. Nonetheless, the Romulans taking the brunt of the damage here, and we can see that the Federation feeling quite comfortable with this attack. Managing to lose, looks like maybe a pair of Monsoons. A decent trade, if you ask me. This one rain looking to try to get in, but not a good idea for the Borg. I'm sorry, the Romulans. Federation moving in on the remains of this expansion. Xerjel going to lose pretty much everything in his expansion. Federation easily overcoming this. In the meantime, up here on the Borg, on the minimap, you can see the Borg managing to very nicely... Oh, I'm sorry. In the meantime, the Romulans cloaked in, cloaked out, took out the main... the second expansion that the Borg were taking. This is going to help slow down the Borg a tad bit, but you can see here that the Borg are managing to produce just a ton of ships. They do have a sphere, and they've got 5 scout cubes and 5 probes out on the board. This is just a large number of ships going to be able to eat any sort of Laval fleet. This is huge. This is huge for the Borg. They've got this sphere that... This is a torpedo sphere. So... Oh, I'm sorry. This is not a torpedo sphere. This is a... looks like a phaser and torpedo... a beam and torpedo sphere. This is a heavy DPS. So this guy has no regen. If the Romulans decide they want to come in and just burn down the sphere, they actually have that option. You can see here that Boggz in the meantime here is moving forward, looking to pressure Drrr in his main, and this is going to look fairly uncontested. And here we can see actually Drrr is doing exactly the same thing. However, Boggz does has this one sensor oh, that is nothing compared. Boggz is going to see this coming, but is not going to be able to do much about it. Boggz is going to lose at least one of his freighter classes, if not 2. This one sensor platform is going to get taken down. Boggz is going to lose another dilithium in his main. This is quite nasty. One of the Spectre refits taking a hit. You can see over here in the main. Wow, they are headhunting. These Spectres taking a lot of just taking the heat, going after these freighter classes, and they are going to get it. Now these freighter classes, these Spectre refits need to get out of dodge and repair a nice little bit. Over here in the meantime, you can see that Boggz is about to start on his attack, knowing that his fleet is out of range. Might as well go ahead and take a few of the Romulan frigates. Freighters. And in the meantime, the Borg are moving in. So Boggz and GetReady2Die in with a possibly coordinated attack. Can't really tell between these two. They are just rolling in and rolling over on Drrr. Drrr feeling like just a bit of a punching bag. Not a lot that he can do. Boggz over here losing... managed to get a warp in. Oh no, I don't know where these ships came in. And Akira comes out, pushing back the Spectres back over in Drrr's base. Drrr feeling a ton of pressure, not able to do much of anything. Where is that Borg sphere? There's nothing but cubes and probes in Drrr's base, and while he has upgraded this base and it is putting out a ton of damage, the amount of damage that he's taken to his economy is just staggering. The Federation backing off. And here's the sphere. Here's that DPS sphere. Drrr with his base taking out a couple of these early game Borg ships. Now, the Borg correctly and very intelligently moving out, trying to get away. Don't want to take any more damage. They've done the damage that they need to do. There is nothing left in this base. And wow, there's a little bit of excitement going down here. Boggz and Xerjel duking it out underneath the base. You can see that one of these Lavals, wow, and you can see just how quickly that repair system is going off. The, oh wow, some support refits tagging these ships, disabling their weapons. The Lavals trying to get a couple kills off. And they are going to manage, and they're going to end up trading one of the Lavals. This one Laval really just needs to do, I don't know what it's supposed to do. It needs to not die, but it is going to. What a trade here. This one support, this one Intrepid looking to just about make it, not going, just a couple of fire shots off, and it will take one more shot. Oh my god, 1 health, 1% integrity. Boggz has got to be sweating. Oh, that Intrepid manages to peel off. It is a short range versus these medium range ships. It has a superior speed. And it is going to live to fight another day, limping away at 1%. In the meantime, Drrr managing to hold on to this nebula, getting it, allowing himself to repair quite close to the Borg expansion here. The Borg feeling almost no pressure. Really, no pressure with 3 dilithium moons. We should be seeing another sphere come up anytime soon. There you see the sphere coming up. However, it looks that GetReady2Die is feeling a tad bit of supply pinch, because you don't see this one sphere building. And he has moved his fleet in and around into a protective cocoon around that building sphere. He has produced his transmission matrix and is researching transwarp drive. I have actually never seen this special being used, as these probes, all of their special energy have in the past been used for the detect, and now he is going to end up moving around with that transwarp drive. I would love to see this, see if it produces any sort of value. Over here, however, in the background, Drrr is sneaking up an intelligence center. It's an odd spot. I mean, I can see why he's trying to get it out of the way, but there's really no hiding spot for this intelligence center right by where it is, because the Borg are going to want to move in over here and take a look at it. This is, if he can pull it off, this is be a nice little bane to the Borg. However, the Borg, GetReady2Die, does have a lot of ships that can eat up those spies. So a bit of a lull in the meantime. Borg fielding just a lot of ships, and is about to field another sphere. The second sphere is going to be a nasty, nasty addition. And really, the Romulans are in a bit of a pinch. They are, the right-hand team, the dual Romulan team, feeling just a ton of economic pressure. There's really nothing that they have. The left-hand team has all of their expansions. You can see that Boggz moving into Defiance. This is going to be all sorts of fun. But in the meantime, you can see that Drrr is moving around with his Spectre refits, looking to try to tag a few ships with just a couple of kills here and there would be nice. Boggz has managed to defend his expansion with these phaser platforms for the Federation. This is going to be quite nice. And Boggz moving in with his ships, most of them are short range, save for that Galaxy. This is going to be able to quickly, they're going to be nice and speedy, going to be able